Aim for the flat top!
With his iconic appearance and philosophical torture talk, Pinhead from Hellraiser has been a powerful incarnation of horror for decades. But what if I tell you that he is not the epitome of ghastliness, and that there are other demons more powerful than him that will send chills down your spine? Welcome back to Marvelous Videos, where we bring such exciting content daily. Kindly take a moment to click the like and subscribe buttons to support our efforts. In today's video, we'll explore 10 more powerful demons that can easily overpower Pinhead. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the dark side. Mammon. Lucifer, the fallen archangel, also known as Satan, conceived a son, Mammon, through unknown means. The incredibly powerful demon planned to invade the mortal world with his demonic force to carve out a personal kingdom for himself. He was tired of living under his father's shadow. I mean, you can imagine the peer pressure when your dad is the ruler of hell and is created by none other than God, right? To achieve his goal, Mammon needed divine assistance and a powerful psychic. But his plan went downhill with the entry of John Constantine. At a crucial moment, John summoned Lucifer, exposing his son's challenge to his authority. The wrath of Satan did not spare his own son and sent him back to hell, ruining all his dreams. Just like his father, Mammon was an immensely powerful demon who could dominate not only humans, but also lower-ranked demons, angels, and magic. He is shown as the prince with the highest status among the 7 princes of hell and is strong next to Satan. He has the ability to possess individuals and propagate death and chaos through his mere presence. Mammon also showcases great manipulative and leadership skills. He can also take on any form, while his normal appearance is red-skinned, muscular, tall, and bald humanoid. The Smile Entity. Smile. The film series Smile has this prime antagonist who is a demonic entity, more like a contagious virus that passes through a curse from one victim to another in a chain. The Smile Entity has a unique way of choosing, tormenting, and killing its victim. It torments the cursed person for a long time by creating disturbing illusions and other nasty methods before possessing them. After that, the entity controls the victim's body, compelling them to commit suicide in front of a witness, who becomes its next target. Every victim wears an eerie, unpleasant smile before ending their life. The Smile Entity can take the form of any person. However, its true form is so terrifying that staring at it for a long period can push a person to insanity. It is a tall humanoid with red skin, perfectly round eyes, and multiple smiling mouths. Its thin and lanky arms and legs have curled long fingers. The evilness of this entity is evident in its fetish for seeking pleasure in the psychological torment of its victims. The deceitful and cunning demon is proficient in imitating people and uses this ability to compel its hosts to lay down their defenses through frightening hallucinations. The Smile Entity can be seen only by the cursed victims. It also possesses immense physical strength. It can read its victims' memories and then precisely choose the most vulnerable and traumatic ones from them to begin its torment. Its cunning intellect tricks the cursed person into believing in the hallucinations and controls all their senses and bodies. Aazil Fallen, 1998. The primary antagonist of the supernatural thriller film Fallen introduced a new face of evil in 1998. He was one of the fallen angels banished from heaven and forbidden from their earthly forms. They need a body to survive on Earth, and thus, Azazel does not have any physical form of his own. One touch and he can possess that human body instantly. However, the only exception to this ability is Detective Hobbs, since he cannot have the body of an individual with pure and high morals through physical touch. However, his ability to possess is not limited only to humans. Cats can be of help too. Once he takes over a person's body, he also takes over their knowledge and can carry it with him even after switching to the next vessel. After spending thousands of years of his existence on Earth, he has not only acquired boundless knowledge about human society and behavior, but also has deciphered the complex web of human emotions and its depth. The only thing Azazel is afraid of is dying. Gozer the Gozerian, Ghostbusters, 1984, Ghostbusters, Afterlife, 2021. The ancient and malignant godlike entity Gozer is the antagonist of the Ghostbusters series. She was worshipped by the Hittites, Anatolian Indo-European people, Sumerians, and Mesopotamians. Her followers were known as the Cult of Gozer. The arch-nemesis of the Ghostbusters plans to destroy Earth with the help of the Gatekeeper, the demigods, and the Keymaster. Her hatred for humanity fuels her aspiration to destroy the entire universe. She is a sadist, cunning, and a ruthless demon defeated by the Ghostbusters in 1984 and 2021. She has two pawns who obey all her commands, named Vince Clortho and Zool. Gozer's powers and abilities afford her interdimensional travel, along with telepathy and shapeshifting. She can also use lightning blasts to attack her enemies. She can turn invisible at will and perform weather control and pyrokinesis. Her mere entrance into the Earth's dimension results in a rise of paranormal activity and the upheaval of natural forces. She uses the Gozerian temple on top of the Shandor apartment building to enter Earth's dimension. King Paimon, Hereditary, 2018. We see another powerful demon in the psychological supernatural horror film from 2018, Hereditary. King Paimon is one of the greatest kings of hell, who has a band of loyal worshippers who want him to arrive on Earth and make them knowledgeable and wealthy. King Paimon needs a male body to use as a host for himself, but when Charlie, a girl, becomes his host, he is seen as confused and disconnected from reality. Unlike his followers, King Paimon does not wish to take a form in the mortal world, and is, in fact, quite afraid of the world he sees through Charlie's eyes. He is a relentless dark force that inflicts serious spiritual, psychological, and physical suffering upon his victims. He reconstructs the traumatic events of their life, nightmares, and terrifying visions that exploit the victims' vulnerabilities. In his true form, he is believed to have a human-like form and wears a crown. He rides a dromedary. He has a feminine face. However, his persona and body are masculine. Charlie's grandmother, Ellen Lay, also known as Queen Lay, is the matriarch leader of King Paimon's secret cult. Valick, The Conjuring 2, 2016. The Nun, 2018. The Nun 2, 2023. Famously known as The Nun, Valick, an extraordinarily powerful demon, is the prime antagonist of the Conjuring universe. This demonic entity manifests itself as a nun to hide its true form and also to mock the believers in God. Originally an angel, Valick was rejected and punished into prison in hell by God. The wicked and ruthless demon began its haunting game with the Hodgson's family as the first target. Valick considers the Warrens mortal enemies, since they exorcised it from Maurice's body. Thus, it keeps taunting Lorraine for her Catholic beliefs. What makes this demon fearsome is its intellect. It uses a blast of breath to push people backward and remains hidden in the shadows. It waits patiently for the right opportunity, and the demon does not miss it when it comes. It relishes in the fear of its victims and likes to toy with them before killing them. The demon can speak only when it has possessed a human's body. Even then, it says only a few words. Valick is known by many names, such as the Marquis, Marquis of Serpents, and the Unholy. In hell, it leads more than 100 legions of demons and is shown to be stronger than Malthus. The demon can possess people and control their bodies and behavior. The immortal evil entity can also take any form, use telekinesis on a larger scale, perform pyrokinesis, and create false illusions to haunt its victims. In Conjuring 2, it performs aerokinesis while facing Lorraine. The Jinn, Wishmaster, 1997, Wishmaster 2-4. The ancient and evil genie grants 3 wishes to a person who wakes him and frees his fellow Jinn on Earth. The Jinn is one of the entities that are trapped in the void between 2 worlds. He has a hideous true form, and is a skilled manipulator and shapeshifter who wants to free other Jinn so they can conquer the mortal world. Contrary to different versions of Jinn in pop culture, this one can grant infinite wishes to a person who hasn't set him free. After fulfilling their wish, he likes to torment them with gruesome scenarios. He mostly converts these wishes into frightening illusions or penalties instead of the dream-come-true experience. The Jinn is immortal, and though he experiences pain, he is a strong contender for the most powerful demons in the horror world. However, one interesting limitation of his vast powers is that he cannot exercise them until he has a moral wish. If the wish is concise and very particular, he takes the wisher's soul, cages it inside his fire opal and tortures it for eternity. He cannot grant wishes that may result in cosmic paradoxes. The Jinn can also alter time and reality, blowing life into inanimate things. His way of shapeshifting is brutal. He peels off the faces of corpses and wears them like masks, becoming that person.
Keep it away.
Pizuzu, The Exorcist, 1973. The Exorcist 3, 1990. The Exorcist, Believer, 2023. Pizuzu, the character in the franchise Exorcist, is loosely based on a mythological figure connected to Mesopotamian culture. He is believed to be the ruler of winning demons and the son of the Babylonian god Hanbi. The spiteful and foul-mouthed entity enjoys the suffering of humans, and his ultimate goal is to make humans feel not only worthless, but also rejected by God. Pizuzu is different from other demons on our list because of his perversity. The immoral evil forces a child in the film The Exorcist to make many sexual gestures and utter blasphemous insults. He is extremely cunning and likes to play mind games with his confused victims. Marvelous verdict. And there you have it. 10 powerful demons that can beat Pinhead at the Scariest One competition. They are purely evil demons with unfiltered lust for destruction and don't need philosophical backing like Pinhead to justify their wicked acts. We've seen darkness in the form of Satan's offspring to catastrophic gods. So the next time you think Pinhead is the only face of nightmares, remember, there are more faces to the evil that are a step ahead. Let us know your favorite demon from our list in the comments, and also suggest the topics you want us to cover in our future videos. We'll see you in the next one.